Just over 2 years after Fanta Bility, they say, was killed by police officers in the suburb of Philadelphia, the borough of Sharon Hill has agreed to pay her family and other victims in the incident $11 million as a settlement. They say now the 8-year-old girl was fatally shot when officers fired at a moving car as spectators were leaving the stadium following an Academy Park High School football game in August of 2021. They said Bility was killed. It said, and 3 others wounded. It said, according to the Delaware County District Attorney's Office, 2 teenagers were involved in a dispute and exchanged gunfire outside the stadium. This led to 3 nearby officers also firing their weapons at a car they suspected of carrying the culprits responsible for the gunfire. They say Fanta, who was on the sidewalk, among a throng of people leaving the game, died from a single gunshot wound to her back. District Attorney Jack Stolzmer is to confirm that it was police gunfire that caused her death. Former officers Brian Devaney, he's 34, Devon Smith, 25, and Sean Dolan, 43, pleaded guilty to 10 counts of reckless endangerment as part of a deal in which the victim's family had input. They say in exchange, prosecutors dropped charges on voluntary and involuntary manslaughter against officers. In May 2023, the former police officers were sentenced to 5 years probation. Are you serious? They should have got the manslaughter. I would have never agreed to that. I was like, no. Manslaughter, they need that. 5 years probation, really? Now, the little girl's mother, Tina Cromer, says the settlement does not bring her daughter back, but will contribute to the family's efforts to continue her legacy. She said there's no amount of money that would bring Fanta back, or erase a horrible tragedy what occurred on August 27, 2021. The mother said in a statement. They say to move on and focus, specifically on the Fanta Bility Foundation. Now, Vander Harsham, in Levin, the law firm representing the family, hopes a settlement which resolved 3 separate lawsuits against the borough of Sharon Hill. Will give, the bereaved family a measure of justice, and accountability to those whose lives were forever changed. So $11 million settlement is divided as follows. $10 million goes to 8 plaintiffs, which includes the family and the state of the 8-year-old victim, 2 women who in the car originally targeted by the police, and were represented by the Vander Harsham and Levin law firm. The remaining $1 million goes to a 9th plaintiff, who was struck in the foot by the gunfire. Now, Sharon Hill also released a statement about the settlement. Now, there are no words or actions that can adequately address the tragic loss of Fanta Bility. And that the incident has forever changed the community. It's sad that that child lost her life. And to me, that's not enough. That's not enough at all. You should have added and made it $111 million. Because, that little girl didn't even get to live her life. But you race soldiers just being reckless and just shooting up the place. Come on now. That is sick and sad. Because, there's no amount of money that will bring your child back, that's for sure. But, 5 years probation, really, that's just a slap on the wrist.